Caleb, how you doing, man?
What's going on? No questions from Marcos today.
Caleb, what's the vibe to start fight week versus the Canelo fight week? How you feeling, the vibe, everything?
Man, it's a great vibe. You know, it was a great vibe that week though, and you know, I've handled everything. You know, all my media obligations well. It wasn't, you know, I've headlined other cards before, and the Canelo fight wasn't much more than those, and obviously this isn't more than that. So I'm feeling good though. Energy's great, focused, locked in, and ready to roll.
On the Benavidez camp, they were talking about you being with Redman now, and they actually feel like you sitting down on your punches is going to benefit them more because you'll be standing there an extra second or two.
Yeah.
What do you say to that,
I mean, I have no, you know, I don't pay any attention to that. Again, I'm focused on what I need to do Saturday, and I just can't wait for the bell to ring.
Is it that important that you are sitting down more? That'll get the respect in there for Benavidez?
Yeah, you know, obviously Brett Mann's come in and brought some new things and reiterated a lot of things that my dad has been wanting for a long time, and you know, I'm also settling into myself as well with all the experience that I've gained through all these big fights that I've been in, and just coming into my own. So, you know, he's going to have to be on his P's and Q's.
Caleb, how does having Charlie, your daughter, around camp, just obviously at home when you're relaxing and all that, how does that change from camps before?
Well, you know, JP, she's a great partner, she's a great wife, she's a great friend, and you know, she makes it to where all I have to do is focus on boxing, especially in camp. And so, you know, it's, you know, hasn't been too different than many other camps, but other than just having that extra added motivation of, you know, my daughter being in the gym with me some and seeing me train and watching me work hard, and you know, it's important for me to set that example for her, and you know, it's just, I'm just highly motivated.
There was a video came out recently about you in a boxing gym that you were leaving.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a while back as well. What was your reaction to that, and just with the timing of it?
Yeah, no, I'm definitely glad that one of you guys asked that. A little ways before the Darrell fight, there was a situation where the owner of that gym, you know, he was asking me to help pay his rent, and there was a situation where I not only have always paid my camp dues, but that I helped him out with rent before. And you know, I hate even having to speak on helping people, but I feel like, you know, I've been put in a position where I got to tell my side, and so we let him know that we wouldn't be able to pay his $5,500 or $6,000 rent this time, and he was like, you know, well, I'll sell you my Rolex for $5,000. I'm like, no, what you need to do is go pawn that for $2,500. You know, my dad offered to chip in $500, I'll chip in $500, and maybe you can get some of these other coaches in here that you don't charge any rent. You know, they don't pay you any rent off training people in here. Maybe they can pitch in $500, and before you know it, we'll have the $5,500. And that wasn't enough. He wanted me to pay the whole $5,500 for his rent, and I just told him that I couldn't do that because, you know, it was 1 week until his rent was due, and if I pay that, is he gonna have next month's rent in time? And if he don't, then I'm gonna have to pay that, or I'm gonna lose my first $5,500. Or if I pay that one too, and then the third month rolls around, he don't got money, I'm gonna be out 10, you know, and that's not a good business plan. And so, you know, I just asked him, hey, you don't want me to train here? I'm not going to argue with the man about training at his gym. Maybe I'll just get my fight banners and, you know, I'll be out of here. And then he wanted to act like he wasn't going to give me my fight banners that I let him put on his wall. He's like, no, you can't have them back. And, you know, that's something I want to pass down to my kids. I worked really hard for those banners, and I wouldn't leave until I got my banners. So he gave them back, and but I've posted the screenshots of, you know, on Twitter where, you know, he thanked me for helping him pay his rent, and where I've paid him money before, and you know, all these other things. So if anybody wants to go check that out on my Twitter, they can. And you know, this will be the last time I'm speaking on it because, you know, I want to focus in on my fight. But I am glad that you asked that question, and you know, it just, I didn't mind being part of the solution, but I can't keep being the whole solution to your money issues, because at some point, you know, no amount of money is going to fix a bad business plan.
Caleb, now it's not about your food; it's about your family food. It's different because you can be dangerous because you're a family man and you need to fight for your family and your interests.
Yeah, I'm highly motivated for this fight, and this fight means a lot to me. You know, this is one that's been brewing for quite some time. Our teams have agreed to disagree on who's better, but Saturday night we get to figure it out.
There's a lot of trash talk out there, but we can talk about something positive. This could be one of the best fights in this 2023. How can you define this fight, and how's the feeling?
It's just great to be a part of another big event. You know, again, like I've said, this isn't my first time being a part of these big events and these big fights. And so I'm just excited to be back in front of all you guys and in front of the crowd and just get in there and do what I love.
Has it been disruptive during the champ?
No, again, that happened before the Darrell fight. So that happened before the Darrell fight, and so that was, that's closing on 2 years. But the gym owner, Armin, sent that to Jose for Jose to post it for, trying to play mind games and ruffle my feathers. But even Darrell said,
all right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to
I had that video before we fought, so Armin must have sent it to him too to try and get under my, ruffle me up.
Venue for prize
And Darrell tweeted that and said, but I didn't post it because it didn't have anything to do with me or my fight. That's probably one of the only things me and Darrell will ever agree on.
At 168, finally settled the score on Showtime pay-per-view. All being presented by Promotion Champions, promoted by TGB Promotions and Samson Boxing. Our co-main event, get ready for a matchup between two undefeated 22-year-olds, as they say so iconically.
I think it's an advantage for sure.
It's got to go.
Plays a major role in these big fights.
The second half
and the things that separate fighters at this level are the small things.
This man with a record of 16 wins, no losses, 10 wins coming by way of backup. 22 years of age, most recently scored his biggest win to date back in September of 2022 at the Crypto.com Arena. A victory over Kevin Salgado by
I felt like it was a pretty good move. Again, I've been having that since about 2018, 2019, and we sold a lot of Revenge Tour merch that week in the pre-sale, and
great to see you, Joey.
We sold a lot of merch. I'll just say that. So,
happy fight week, Joey. As we are just